Hello and welcome to the Amadeus Citric Travel and Expense User Experience Demo. In this video, you will be able to discover in depth the solution as well as some unique, exciting new features. Now, let's have a look at how it works. From the login page, you can directly access both travel and expense. Here is the personal portal or homepage. From here, your traveler, Stephanie, will be able to have an overview of all the different features offered in Amadeus Citric Travel and Expense. Do you like what you see so far? Let's start on the right side of the page. Here you can add all your favorite websites. Want to learn more about your flight, destination, local weather, or check into your flight? Just check out the service section here. There is something for everyone in Amadeus Citric Travel and Expense. Stephanie's administrator can customize anything in the travel management system, including the approval flow. They can also centrally manage travel policies fast and easy in the TMS module. It used to take weeks to communicate a new preferred hotel partner within a corporation. Now, with Amadeus Citric Travel and Expense, this is only a matter of just a few seconds. Additional services can also be added by the administrator to make it visible by all users within a company. Now Stephanie wants to know more about her trips. She can verify all her personal information needed in her personal area. In the calendar view, your traveler can have a quick overview of all her trips planned and access actions such as display, cancel, and more. Just below, you have access to the My Trips tab, which allows you to view all active, past, future, and canceled trips booked. Stephanie often travels between Geneva and Nice. In My Frequent Trips, you can reuse the same template from previous trips. On the left side of the page, you have access to the Travel Wizard. From here, your trip request is sent to your approver before you book. If the booking is too complex, the Citric Travel Wizard dynamically decides if a booking must be completed online or offline using a business logic based on company rules. You can consult and modify all your bookings, even those booked directly by your travel agency. Now let's look at a flight booking. Your traveler, Stephanie, based in Geneva, wants to book her flight to Nice to see the Amadeus teams. Stephanie is not the only one traveling. From this page, you have the possibility to make bookings for other travelers within your company or even for travelers outside your company. Stephanie and her colleagues wish to have at least one evening out on the French Riviera. Once she selects her destination, she will see if there are events taking place during this day. She can also avoid traveling at that time if she realizes a major event is going on to avoid high prices at destination. Some of Stephanie's colleagues are wondering if it might be better to go to Nice by train. They can check from the screen and compare prices and time schedules for different airlines and rail providers. Not sure which is the best option? When clicking here, you can find the best availability and price for both outbound and inbound flights. Have you been to Nice before? If you want to avoid going through the whole booking process, with Speedbook, you can directly connect to the confirmation page. The feature is also available when booking a hotel or renting a car. From here, Stephanie can clearly see if her booking is compliant with the corporate policy or not. Before booking, Stephanie wants to know if her favorite seat on the plane is available. She can do so directly from the search display. Looking for an alternative? On the left side of the screen, you can easily change your search options and sorting criteria without leaving the page and without reinitiating the booking request information. You also have the opportunity to view and scan an entire day's worth of flight options without reloading any information. Want to enjoy Nice a bit longer and need a later flight? No worries. Within the tool, you can easily select both earlier or later flights. Here, you can even change the sort order of the options by criteria, such as fare, policy, flight duration, and more. You also have the opportunity to see all available flights by fare. How about accessing baggage or fare details? From here, you can clearly see all the services included or not in the fare selected. Thanks to the Best Buy options, you are sure the tool automatically searches for lower alternative options. Talking about options, don't you ever wish you could have extra leg space in a flight? Don't forget, before finalizing the booking, to add some additional services that best suits you. That was easy, wasn't it? Right after booking, you directly receive by email a complete and easy-to-read itinerary, including all your trip details. You can also add your trip to your calendar. The sidebar even offers access to check-in services, maps, seat map to book your seat, extra bags, extra legroom, and other services. When clicking on the action buttons, you are directly able to access the Amadeus Citric Travel and Expense tool. Now let's look at a hotel booking. Your traveler, Stephanie, needs a hotel? She can book a hotel from scratch or from an existing booking. She can also do so from the calendar. The solution allows you to access content from various sources, so Stephanie is sure she has all the information needed to make an informed choice. Not happy with the hotel displayed? From the sidebar, you can easily change the sort order. Search by hotel, name, or map. Need a hotel which is walking distance from the city center? Thanks to the interactive map, Stephanie has the possibility to zoom in and out and even change areas. Does this look familiar? The solution looks very much like the leisure booking tools that you are most probably familiar with. After choosing the area you like, you can access details and clear pictures of the hotel directly from the map. Remember, to avoid going through the whole booking process, with Speedbook you can directly connect to the confirmation page. Stephanie has an emergency and needs to come home sooner. If you ever need to make changes, you can search for alternative flight options and change your reservations within the solution. Now let's get connected with mobile. Stephanie is often traveling throughout the world. With the solution, she has access to both Citric Mobile Companion and Amadeus Mobile Messenger. From the Citric Mobile Companion app, you have access to maps, online check-in, and agency contact. You will be able to see trips that you have booked. During her trip, Stephanie can directly capture her receipts from her phone which allows her to automatically transfer her expenses to Amadeus Citric Travel and Expense. When Stephanie is traveling to some remote places, from the application Amadeus Mobile Messenger, her travel agent can track her and even send her notifications if needed to be. Stephanie's travel agency sends her a message to notify that her flight has been canceled. Luckily, they booked her on another flight and made all the necessary modifications. Stephanie is back in the office after a long week of travel and now needs to record all her expenses. Stephanie can create her expense statement directly from the login page. The expense module is integrated within the solution. There is no need for multiple logins. She can also access her expense statements on the personal portal. You can create a new expense statement based on your booking data, your profile, and receipts captured via the mobile application. Trips booked in the tool automatically flow in the expense module and reminds the traveler he has expense reports to submit. The expense welcome page is the hub that provides access to all expense features. Aren't you tired of constantly looking for information? Not with Amadeus Citric Travel and Expense. All the information needed concerning your booking is consolidated in one place. Within the Expense Statement tab, you are able to view all the expense statements created. You can create your expense either from existing booking data or from scratch. If Stephanie needs to print out her expense report, the tool directly generates a printable PDF file. All trip data is automatically transferred and calculated in a clear and straightforward expense report. Within the new graphical repository, also known as the timeline view, you will find all available receipts based on information from the user, such as credit card data and mobile uploads. With the drag and drop button, you can add items from the repository to the timeline. Thus, you can see the timeline which reflects the business trip. Your expense statement will be directly sent for approval. And to save even more time, Stephanie's manager can even validate her expense statements on the go. This completes the short demonstration of Amadeus Citric Travel and Expense. Thank you very much for your attention, and if at any time you have questions, do not hesitate to contact your account manager for more information. Hope you enjoyed your trip with Amadeus Citric Travel and Expense.